Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a fullback, having the space to run into, I think to take away that from his game would be criminal.
Okay, interesting. Yamal. Yamal's cross. Cleared away. Darwin. Martinez. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz played with finesse. Saraki, aim forwards. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. Zubimendi. Martinez. And it's played forward. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Nunez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Valverde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That was beautiful, something close to genius. Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri. Nico Williams. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, sweet feet. Pedro Porro, and that's aimed into the middle. Torres. De la Cruz. Good ball, good take. He is through here. Very nicely to goes for a shot!
Nunez really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Subimendi. Perez, played out towards the right wing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out for a throw. Nico Williams. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. And here's Pedri. Over to the left. And here's Perez. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. Valverde. Ball's played through. Torres. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Grimaldo. Jimenez. Jimenez, a good-looking ball. Played into the middle. Martinez gets rid without sophistication. Araujo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Porro looking to hit the byline here. Valverde. De la Cruz. Torres. Throw it. Nice control. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. De la Cruz. Pedri wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. Uruguay have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Jimenez shifted upfield.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
There will be a throw-in. Pedri, and he whips it in. Jimenez. And that's a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Clears it away. Time to deliver. Cleared away. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Rodriguez. Torres. Torres! Torres. Now here's the delivery.
Uruguay really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Torres clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Pedri looks to the other side. He is just caressing the ball. Yamal shapes to shoot! Valverde gets good distance on it. And it's Porro. Yamal. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Darwin. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lenormand cuts out the pass. Fabian Ruiz. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal. And here's Perez. Perez shoots! Bentancur, gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Zubimendi. And it's Perez. Yamal. And here's Ruiz. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a nicely weighted pass. That's an excellent interception. Valverde. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Extravagant effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Lamine Yamal clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rodriguez. Now it's Valverde. There are a few waiting for it. Lovely bit of skill. Valverde goes to finish! And he's following up! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Nunez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Uruguay are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Fabian Ruiz, and he goes cross-field. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri. Yamal! Torres. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, played right into his path. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Valverde. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Grimaldo. Pedri. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Fabian Ruiz. That has found him in acres of space. Can he deliver? Yamal. Torres. Bentancur. Up towards the front line. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. And it's Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Pedri. Zubimendi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Valverde. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi. Zubimendi shifted upfield. Quality ball. Nunez chasing after it. De la Cruz. Nunez! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Nunez is offering a right smile there.
It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Fabian Ruiz. The normal. Nicely intercepted. Pedri. And it's Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Araujo, that's a sharp pass. Martinez, aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pedri, chance! Cleared without complication.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's made its way to him. Williams. And they can counter here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nico Williams. Searching pass he's played there. Corner given. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Fabian Ruiz turns and goes back. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Perez. Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Zubimendi aim forwards. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Pedri. Nico Williams. And here's Perez. Yamal! That's got him rattled. Really well cleared. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Perez. And here's Nico Williams. And here's the chance to counter. Araujo, De La Cruz. Araujo shifted upfield. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, such a clever touch. A chance to play it in. And that has been cleared. Araujo forwards and with intent. Pedro Porro. And it's played forward. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. And it's Bentancur. Jimenez. Torres. Pedri. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Pedri. Grimaldo. Perez. Perez proves just a little bit too strong. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Torres. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Torres shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Martinez. Played towards the other side. Grimaldo. Zubimendi. Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Grimaldo. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Pedri. Lenormand. Yamal. Out to the right. Chance to deliver. Araujo with the clearance. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Perez. Real chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And it's been taken short. And it's Pedri. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's got away. Lovely feet. Valverde. Bentancur. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Araujo, gently done. Nunez finds himself offside. Raya, long ball by the goalkeeper. Rodriguez. Darwin. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Pedri. Valverde. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Araujo gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Lenormand. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri. It's run loose here. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. Martinez. Pedro Porro. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Williams. And he's away. And the shot! So who's he picking out? Fabian Ruiz. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Long ball looking to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Perez. He's away. He has a look up. Torres. Saraki. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Uruguay 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Williams. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Zubimendi. Williams. Williams who climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Saraki moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz chooses to go cross-field. Grimaldo. Pedri. Williams. Fabian, and a chance! Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself. Has a look and place it forward. Pedri. Aim forwards. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Jimenez forwards and with intent. Yamal! Saraki. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz played over towards the opposite flank. Pedri. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Bentancur. That'll be a throw. Clearly not happy with that. Torres. De la Cruz. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's going to go a long way. And here's Valverde. Oh, that's nice. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. Keeper's got good distance on that. Yamal. Nico Williams. Grimaldo. Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Bentancur makes the interception. That has been cut short. Araujo shifted upfield. Yamal. Pedri. Oh, good spread. And it's Porro. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is out of play. Araujo, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Martinez. Yamal. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. What a throw in. He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Pedro Porro plays it short. He's having a shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Nunez tries to clear. And it's Subimendi. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Showing good feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Tries to get it clear. Hangs in a cross.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chance is gonna beg him.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's tidy. Nunez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Valverde. Bentancur. Oh, it's played into the area. Grimaldo. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Pedri. Uruguay really do look to have it all sewn up here. Pedri. Grimaldo moved on forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. Jimenez. That's been drilled forward. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Fabian Ruiz. Played towards the other side. Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Williams. That is lovely. Nico Williams. And that's aimed into the middle. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Torres. And here's Nunez. Played out to the right. Crosses it in here. Pedro Porro gets it away. And it's Perez. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Pedri. Williams. That's good play. Grimaldo gets into some space. It's a goal kick. Spain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. De la Cruz. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Crossed in again. And that has been cleared. And here's Valverde. And the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Fabian Ruiz. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Tries a measured ball. And the keeper has it. Zubimendi. Fabian Ruiz. Normal. And here's Yamal. Lobbed in behind. And he thumps it clear. Up he goes! And that has been clubbed away. Yamal. Martinez. Oh, good spread. Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Do have a chance to counter here. Played out wide. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Martinez. Fabian Ruiz. Zubimendi. Pedro Porro looks to get on the end of this. Valverde, that's really well manoeuvred. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Into the channel. Can he get onto this? He has found the way through. Yamal swings it across. De la Cruz. Bentancur. And here's Nunez. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Spain cannot keep hold of the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Bentancur, aim forwards. Torres. Jimenez. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's played forward. Martinez cuts it out. Pedri. Zaragoza. Zaragoza on a charge down the left. Zaragoza's cross. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Torres. And Uruguay could counter here. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Ruiz. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nice touch. Oh, great play. Takes a shot. Nunez is onto it in a flash. Martinez. Played towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. Pedri. Pedri forwards and with intent. Yamal! No mistake!
Spain, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Spain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Lenormand cuts it out. Pedri. Zubimendi. Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Perez. Zaragoza. Grimaldo played out to the left flank. And that was very necessary. Zubimendi. And here's Perez. Great chance! They've scored! Right back in the game!
Spain, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
got ourselves a game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
De La Cruz! It's a loose ball. Short changes him with that pass. Torres. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ball swung in. Cleared away. Bentancur spread out to the left, looking to go deep. Shot a goal! Saraki. Aim forwards.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. That's a throw. Cross goes in there. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Zubimendi. That's a cute ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Grimaldo gets across to intercept that. Yamal. De La Cruz. Araujo goes forward. And here's Perez.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
What's up? Nunez! Nunez!
Uruguay clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Zaragoza. Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. And he goes cross-field. Zaragoza. That's good play. Grimaldo. Zubimendi. Pedri.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Torres. De La Cruz.
Uruguay surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Zaragoza. Lovely bit of skill.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a good ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Uruguay surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Big chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
I think we're just about done here. Pedri. Zaragoza. Pedri.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Fabian Ruiz. Perez. And that's been repelled.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Grimaldo. The normal. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Wins the duel this time. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Played into space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Needs a quality cross. Danger averted for now. Grimaldo. Zaragoza. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. Now chance! And he's heaved it away. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Grimaldo. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And he welcomes it in. Zubimendi. Merino. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Can he latch on to this? Nunez. Valverde gets it away. Corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw-in. It's out for a goal kick. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Zubimendi. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Grimaldo. Now the cross. And he's there to get it away. Pedro Porro. Merino. Looks to the other side. And it's Grimaldo. Zaragoza's cross. Spain have to get it into the box and quickly. De la Cruz. Torres. Looking here to chip it through. And the counter is on. He's found the way through. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Zubimendi. Yamal. And here's Perez. Merino. And time is up. Uruguay have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Uruguay truly can look back on a job well done. Having gone ahead with that first attempt on goal, you could tell it really deflated the opposition, and that allowed them to impose themselves for the rest of the game.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin.